A new Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today. And as always, editor Alexis Muellner is here now to talk about some of the week's big stories. Good morning and happy Friday to you. Happy 4th to you. Absolutely.
To everybody out there, yeah.
Yeah, you got a story this week about HART, the agency that runs Hillsborough County's bus system. And there's a move right now to make it sort of a super agency in charge of transportation for all the area.
Yeah, and this is very disruptive. Back in late May, there was a move to do that, and they're in the process of considering that. It would involve 5 different agencies, and you know, we're talking a lot about transit. There's Green Light Pinellas going on, and the reason why we're talking about it is that Tampa Bay, for many, many years, has been focused on why do we need, why is it important to have public transportation as an economic development driver? A lot of big corporations want to move here or take root in places that have viable public transportation systems, not only to get people to work, but for quality of life. And so the thought is, under this bigger agency, that we can move that process along. There's, some real upsides, but also, figuring out how this affects the status quo. And so we'll be covering that very, very closely.
All right, another story that you got that's really interesting. Metropolitan Ministries Inside the Box Cafe. Is that it? Inside the Box Cafe, getting a new location?
This is the Metropolitan Ministries, the great agency that does a lot for families at risk. A couple years ago, started this catering and restaurant storefront in downtown Tampa. A lot of the folks who've been through their programs staff and manage that, and now they're starting a second location in West Shore. And what's really interesting about it is that the building that brought them to this cafe did it not only for charitable thoughts, but also because it makes good business sense. One of the things that's really great about the system, about Inside the Box, is the food's really good. Yeah. And they have grown, they have a great chef, and it's just a really great program, and they're gonna have Kawa coffee and expanded hours, and so it's a concept that gives back and also has, is a good place to eat.
Also, another story, you posted a poll question on the governor's race, and you got a lot of feisty feedback.
Well, I did this. We have these non-scientific business pulse surveys on the Business Journal site, and we wanted to get a sense of the governor's race. It's probably going to come down to Charlie Crist and Governor Scott, but there's up to 9 declared candidates, and I sort of thought we might as well go to the inevitable, and I posted a poll, and boy, did I hear it from readers. Wow. Because there's libertarian candidates, independent candidates, and we heard about that, and so it's just really interesting to you don't want to get too far ahead in the situation, and so we're going to post another poll that has all the declared candidates. So.
Can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting.
Always good to see you.
You too, Dia.
And for more Business Journal headlines, go to our website, abcactionnews.com/marketplace.